prostitution is an easy way out. I strongly disagree when it comes to females that do prostitution just because it was a bit more difficult to be at a higher level. Women are not important.
Okay.
As you grow, as you're trying to be successful, clubs, women, and these whole social settings that are toxic are not important. It's being put out that as a man, if you are masculine, you are toxic. If you are masculine, you do not care. You being masculine is you carrying out your traditional roles and responsibilities. You being masculine is you playing your masculine role, which is providing and protecting.
Okay. Would you say a person that say mina ngiyinsizo, that person is a masculine man?
He's a masculine man because at the end of the day, yes, he must be proud of that. He must hold that, and him saying that is him putting it out there that whatever happens, I'll deal with it. Whatever happens as a man, a man's life is supposed to be hard and abrasive. I was messed up. I tried to find ways to bring it back, but
didn't allow.
I expected it though.
Cool.
I expected that is because a woman's life, vele is meant to be easy. Women don't like taking the hard routes. They don't like taking the hard way out. So
a good guy.
She would be single instantly after that. Do not need to joke around. Listen, it's either my way or the highway. I will shoot. In fact, I would be very disappointed because let's not forget something. How a woman represents herself out there. I just show that.
Is it cheating when I haven't paid lobola though?
It's not cheating even when you have paid lobola. I have the right to explore options. I have the right. I earned the right to explore options.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This is the 24-hour podcast, and on today's episode, hey, Mfethu.
Hey.
Good
It's been a long time coming.
Good
Hey.
I think we needed you on the show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you need to break down to us.
True. Yeah.
There's a lot of things we need to understand. Also, there's a lot of things I think you also need to say in public because people need to know how you feel, you know, because sometimes you can tell your friends about it, but there are people on social media who are actually like listening to what you were saying. Yeah. You might never know, maybe you've changed their life.
That's true.
You know?
That's 100% true.
Yeah, so when you come to this platform and then you talk about it, it makes a difference.
Appreciate that. That's true.
So for someone who's watching this video for the first time, just tell us about yourself, man, so they can get to know you.
Well, this is Usba Mazibu, the one and only misogynist, I'm a content creator and I speak mostly on relationships. That's what most and some people know me for. Hated by many, loved by some. That's Usba Mazibu in a little. Yeah.
So, how did you get banned on social media? Were you get banned on both Instagram and TikTok, Facebook, or how did it happen?
Okay, that is a long one that I'm willing to explain bit by bit.
Okay, just
on Instagram, there wasn't really much of motion going on there. To me, it was a matter of I'll post there occasionally. On TikTok was where I really had it going. And so it's this thing, Yoguti, as soon as you get big as a man talking about relationships and being factual about relationships, going into detail about high value men, traditional roles and responsibilities, they instantly ban you because of how that's, how the system and matrix is set as a whole. Females are very powerful nowadays, as men.
I get what you're saying, yes.
They're standing on a pedestal. So whatever affects them puts us in danger. So I was noticed by TikTok, and then after that, it was a matter of, they had to ban me. They had to put me down because I was speaking facts about relationships. I was being very honest with what's going on in modern day society and westernized females. So, yeah.
And then it just happened that your account got reported.
Reported plenty of times. I got what do you call these. There's this thing that TikTok does where they review your account. Twice. Then I got an account warning after that. So it was over for me. It was messed up. I had tried to find ways to bring it back, but
didn't allow.
I expected it though. You know how it is. Look at the likes of Andrew Tate, Myron Gaines.
But for me, I feel like sometimes it's unfair for your account to be blocked because think about it. On the bright side of it, if you speak about people and relationships, there's always that one person who get assisted from your videos.
100%.
Have you ever received a DM from someone say, yo, bro, thank you. What you're saying is true. You just made me, because sometimes a person can get played, but they would never realize until they hear it from somebody.
Yeah. Funny enough, most of the DMs that I get, yes, I do get DMs from gents. Most of the DMs that I get are from females. Telling me, listen, I was in we call it a whole phase. I was in my whole phase. I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, I get you.
So I was in that phase, and then your videos are very abrasive, hardcore, and they hit me to the point where I realized, I was doing wrong, and I'm not gonna get the man that I deserve because of my actions. So I get a lot of DMs from females, from gents as well, but same females that put out a front, they
you're misogynistic and everything.
And then they come back to me and appreciate me because I enlightened them.
This is kind of weird because now the very same people who discredit your work, who talk bad about you because you enlighten others. Some of the very same gender, they come to you and say, yo, salute, we thank you for the very same content you're putting out there. And okay, just one advice. If you had to give one advice to the to men out there in finding their purpose in life, what would you say?
Finding their purpose in terms of success or in terms of females?
In terms of females and success, because sometimes it goes together. If you choose the wrong woman, it can drag you down. If you choose the right person, you guys can flourish together to the top.
Women are not important.
Okay.
As you grow, as you're trying to be successful, clubs, women, and these whole social settings that are toxic are not important. What's important is you focusing on your grind. What's important is you, when somebody is out there clubbing, when they're out there chasing females. I'm not saying you don't have certain needs as a man. I'm just saying that there's more important needs to be attended to.
Know your priorities,
so, exactly. So chase whatever you're dreaming of. Stay on it. There's no way you're gonna get it. It's like you standing on a wall with a wall behind you. You can only move forward, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You can't move back if you focus hard on it. The women are gonna come. Sounds cliche, but they're gonna come as time goes on. Because at the end of the day, sorry to disturb you, they're not gonna come if you don't have money at all. If you're not financially stable, because at the end of the day, that's your job as a man.
Let me tell you this.
Stable, they're not gonna pull up at all. Yeah.
After this episode, I'm breaking up with my girlfriend because you just enlightened me. You just enlightened me, man. There's priorities in life, man. You just gotta know what's right or wrong, or what's good for you at that time.
True.
If what you have enough can only sustain you, getting into a relationship needs money, and if it can only sustain you, why waste it on somebody else?
100%.
Always just focus on yourself and go to the top. I feel like what you're saying, it also touches me, man, because in life, you need to know your priorities.
That's true.
And as black people, we mostly have black tax. Some people tend to forget at home and focus on the fact that they are in CBDs, Joburgs, Cape Town, or Durban, whatever. They start enjoying life, they forget home.
Back there.
You see those type of people when they go home, they don't even post at home because they are embarrassed.
That's true.
They only post when they're back to the city. So what you said there, I really agree with it, and it also touches me. My girlfriend is not safe right now.
Yeah, tell her to pray. Yeah, tell us Usba Mazibu said.
You know what, ne? She must just break up with me because she knows I'm coming for her.
Exactly. Yes, my brother.
Yeah, so what do you think is the most misunderstood thing about masculinity?
Okay. It's been put out that as a man, if you are masculine, you are toxic. If you're masculine, you do not care. You being masculine is you carrying out your traditional roles and responsibilities. You being masculine is you playing your masculine role, which is providing and protecting.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. That's what a masculine is. There's a difference between a masculine man and a man that doesn't look up or see his value within himself.
True.
Yeah. So they mustn't mix that up. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity at all. So you can only be masculine by doing your traditional roles and responsibilities and being value as a human being.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Would you say a person that say that person is a masculine man?
He's a masculine man because at the end of the day, yes, he must be proud of that. He must hold that, and him saying that is him putting it out there that whatever happens, I'll deal with it. Whatever happens as a man, a man's life is supposed to be hard and abrasive. I'll deal with it. I'm a man. You're being masculine, and that's it. You're not being toxic at all.
True. So through all of the content that you're making,
Yeah.
Like how did you get started? When was the point where you realized it was okay? Yeah. Where was the point? And when you started, right? Where was the point when you realized it was, you know what, now what I'm actually doing, it touches people? Because getting followers based on the content that you do, it really shows that if it's 10,000 followers, there's 10,000 people who believe in your craft.
100%.
Yeah.
It was the first time was when somebody walked up to me. I was with my parents as well. Came up to me, right to my face, listen, changed my life. And this is the thing. This is the thing that people don't understand. On social media is way different from people in person. True. I realized later that that same guy was a guy hating on my content because of the girl that he was dating.
Oh, okay.
But he came up to me, appreciated me. Then from there, I realized more people were coming up to me. I was getting messages, getting love from people. Although I still am hated, I realized that my content is going somewhere. It's helping people not fall in a sense of transgression when it comes to relationships and them having, certain priorities that they have to focus on. So yeah, it's just that attention, just that love from people that understand, people that choose the red pill, that made it a bit easier for me to, push and carry on and help out more people, get more views so that more people can, join in.
I think what you're saying, I really understand it, because a lot of people, they choose the easiest side of content creation. Not that it's easy, but the skits, the comedy. But even with the comedy, you can also be cancelled by the type of comedy that you do. You can offend somebody and then they just cancel you. And talking about cancelling, I feel like South African cancel culture is very unfair.
Okay.
They are too quick to judge somebody by their action. But when somebody decides to repent and become a better person, they don't accept you back to the society.
That is so true.
If when I was being cancelled, I had a huge sponsorship, they would say, we can't sponsor you anymore. But when I've changed my ways, now I'm a good guy, they would never say, yo, we actually would like to work with you again, because now you look like you've gotten your things together. I feel like it's very unfair in terms of cancelling, and also in terms of social media. I feel like TikTok, they don't really view a video. They just look at the fact that, okay, 700 people have said that this video is...
So they'll take it out.
They'll take it out. But does one person from the TikTok headquarters view the video, look at it and be like, no, it doesn't make sense.
It happens a lot. And unfortunately, it happens a lot to men.
Okay.
Nowadays, it's way easier for men to be cancelled than women. So let's use me for an example. I created content that helps people. Yes, I was very...
too straightforward.
Yeah, straightforward, a bit rude, some might say, but facts don't care about your feelings.
Sometimes it's the pill you need to swallow.
Exactly, 100%. Facts, me being factual, facts don't care about your feelings at all. It happens mostly to men. But on the other hand, when you see a woman, practicing these wrong social settings and these different social structures, Tologutu Muntu is recording a video twerking right there. What is that teaching the youth? That is what should be cancelled. We're cancelling out a simple mistake somebody has made, which doesn't define that person's character.
Oh, true.
You understand what I'm saying to you? But women are being applauded for twerking right there and promoting their OnlyFans. What is that teaching modern day women? What is that teaching the youth?
Another thing, I think a lot of social media influencers, they mislead the youth. They would say, I make my money from YouTube, TikTok followers.
Lies.
But at the same time, there's like this Nigerian guy that's taking good care of her. We don't really care. We don't really care who you date, but don't go to the platform and lie, because there's someone who's looking at you and they say that girl is my role model. And then when you are misdirecting where income
that is because a woman's life vele is meant to be easy. Women don't like taking the hard routes. They don't like taking the hard way out. So in public, on a public platform, should much rather make it seem difficult.
Okay.
Because we appreciate difficulty, we appreciate success. That's why we appreciate success, because it's difficult to get there. So on a public platform, so I'm gonna put it out like that, to be appreciated and be looked at as a woman of high value. But in reality, life is easy as a female. So yeah, you are right. People mislead a lot of modern day people when it comes to the youth in general, which is messed up. It happens a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, it happens a lot. Females do this a lot. Jola in Nigerian lapho umnika 20,000 per monthly allowance. Opens up a little
boutique or something.
Boutique, perfect example. Opens a little boutique there, selling products. Oh, nah, that's how I make my money. Bullshit. We know you.
Yeah, because
we know you in real life.
We don't have a problem with what you're doing, but don't go out and lie, because now the ones that are looking up to you will go to the same route. They realize there's no way you can pay rent and feed your family with the salary.
Wasted a year chasing
a false dream.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, man. There's another thing that I've noticed where they always say men are trash, and being a person, just say you're in a stable relationship or you are married, and then your wife goes out on Twitter and keep on saying men are trash because of something that really happened. But when as a man you are at home, you are taking care of her. She doesn't lack anything. You're taking care of her, the family, or her family, whatever, but she's good. But then she's walking out saying men are trash. Wouldn't you get offended as a guy and being like, but I am a good guy?
She would be single instantly after that. Not need to joke around. Listen, it's either my way or the highway. I will shoot. In fact, I would be very disappointed because let's not forget something. How a woman represents herself out there showcases how you treat her.
True.
So she's putting out a false little, you know what I'm saying, picture to people out there. Listen, men are trash, what. Meantime, people know I'm dating a specific human being, providing, how is it going to seem for me? You are depreciating my value in the marketplace, in society as well. You know, you're lowering my status as a man. You would get out of my skip.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And abanye abantu abazithathi serious. There's one big TikToker that I know. He has a very stable relationship on TikTok. Couple goals. Yeah. This other time I saw him la pepri. I'm like,
what's that?
6 a.m.
You are lying.
You never go to your friend at 6 a.m. and knock in an apartment. Ganjan. You know?
Well, yeah.
Life is crazy, man.
I can defend him there. I mean, hey, man. At the end of the day, we are men. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't cheating.
I just saw him.
Yeah. Men don't cheat to explore options. I just want to put that out.
Is it cheating when I haven't paid Lobola though?
It's not cheating even when you have paid Lobola. I have the right to explore options. I have the right. I earned the right to explore options.
Okay.
Yes. In order for a man to earn their right to explore options when it comes to females, he has to be a high value man. That's a reward.
Okay.
That's me being rewarded. How we reward women for maintaining their value, because let's not forget a woman's value is, in her purity.
Okay.
Her bodies, the amount of people that she slept with as well, because it's
hard to what's the maximum body count? The biggest.
It shouldn't even be.
2 is enough.
Even 1 is a lot. So yeah, well, we measure women's value when it comes to a purity. We measure a man's value when it comes to him providing, him being successful.
Okay.
So how do we pay a woman for being high value? Hypergamy, meaning she has the right to practice dating somebody of a higher social status, so that life can be easy for her. That's how women are paid. How are men paid when they're successful? I should have the right to explore. In order for me to even cheat, as you would say, I should, as a man, it's hard to get a female. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to
it's hard.
Cheat, it means I meet certain characteristics and, attributes as a man. I have to be tall, dark skin, have money. I am not going to be sitting there, waiting for you, being monogamous to you. Who are you? I'll be a very, I will explore.
And it's sad
people
because
understand that that's the sad reality.
I
deserve to explore. Yeah.
Explore.
Yeah.
Explore the market.
Not yeah.
So it's sad that in the reality that we live in today, a man is considered a man because of his wallet.
Yeah.
And it's really crazy, man. I feel like a lot of people struggle to find true love. And also they struggle to build something from scratch with someone because they want you when you already have something.
Yeah,
that's where it goes to a point where a person would date someone we don't know without knowing, because now you wanted someone who already had the money. And then that guy has the money, but you don't know what's. But if you stuck with that guy that had motion, that had something going on, you would know Sando Sam was pushing construction. was pushing content creation. Man, you say right.
Unfortunately, we as men are Bob the Builders. We as men build, women move in and decorate.
Bob the Builder is crazy.
We build, women move in and just decorate. So women's life is meant to be easy, as I've already said. So them coming in and building is them not putting out as much effort as us. And to go back to the point that you said, a man is a man, or a man is a man
because of his wallet.
Of his wallet, right? Back then, a man was a man because of what he can provide. Meaning he had to go out there, hunt, come back with the food, provide for the family. While the woman stays there and cleans the house. I still believe in that, 100%. The only different thing is I don't have to go out there and hunt for cattle. My cattle is my money. So I understand why a man is a man because of his wallet, because at the end of the day I have to provide. There's nothing I can provide you for if I don't have money. I have to have money to be in a relationship. But a woman also has to follow up with her responsibilities. Stay at home, stay loyal, don't wear revealing clothing, do not go to clubs. Talapansi, make sandwiches. It's your job.
They would say my body, my rules, I can do whatever I want.
Out there. It's my way or the highway. Doesn't work like that.
Women are mostly in danger these days, right?
Yeah.
Because of how a lot of men are moving. And I strongly agree to that, man. A lot of men abuses women.
Yeah.
Some is just random. She just requested an Uber, now she's being attacked or anything.
Yeah.
But sometimes also women put themselves in a place where they would get to be mistreated or abused, because there are types of people you shouldn't date as a person, regardless of men or women. There are types of people you shouldn't go for, because you can tell that this person, from the start when you met this person, no, not the one. But because that person can provide you with a lot of things, you go for it. And then it gets to a point where you need the person more than they need you. You're only staying for what you are getting there.
You said something that made me think for quite some time, my brother, that a woman puts herself in a position where she's in danger. Let's just go back to the dressing revealingly. I'm not going to lie and say, no, not all men. Yes, some men are very ridiculous.
Yeah,
some
they are. They are, man. They're out of pockets, yes.
Honestly, yes, it happens. They fall into this trap of, raping, drugs, whatever you'd like to call it. But let's not forget something as well. In order for you to be raped, there has to be something that he sees in you. You know what I'm saying? So a man will rape you regardless, I'm pig. But what influences that is also your, dressing.
Your appearance, okay.
Your appearance. I'm just making a minor example. Dress how you want to be addressed. Because also, if I don't want to be robbed, I'm not going to take out imali yami, leave it there while I wait for a taxi or an Uber. I'm going to put it in my wallet.
We keep them
so that I don't get robbed. Same thing when it comes to clothing as well. That we're not saying cover up for fun. We're saying cover up because there are men that do bad things to women out there.
So protect yourself.
Protect yourself.
We're not trying to control you, but we're thinking for you.
Just going back to what you do. Don't put yourself in a position where, you could easily get messed up emotionally in a relationship as well. You don't want to find yourself out there hustling all over again as a female. You were born with your value.
So a lot of the stats, I think South Africa was in the, top 10 of
cheating.
Cheating also and also in terms of the stats of that's crazy. So, and also in terms of for suicide, I think we also broke the record, Nazi. And most people who commit suicide wherever you go, it's men. And the main root cause for men to commit suicide is usually women.
Yeah, relationships.
It's usually relationships. Do you think there's something that women do, but they don't get to disclose to us? Till today, we don't know what it is that makes our brothers commit suicide.
Yeah, it's a woman not fully being a woman.
Okay.
Relationships are very difficult, and for men as well. But men commit suicide because of the journey to success.
Yeah.
Because we hunt success too much, and peer pressure kills us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see ukuthi akwenzeki lapho. Nangapa, you have this female who's acting all sorts of ways, which we both know that a woman can easily ruin your life just by her posting a certain thing. And let's just take a little, example, yeah, Casper.
Yeah.
Her posting a certain thing about you is you being over and done with.
Yeah.
And as men, it's hard to handle such, because we usually stick to ourselves. We don't like talking to other men or other women. As a high value man, I would much rather sit down, deal with it myself, drink, chill, be productive, no matter what I'm going through. I'd rather that be my procedure than for me to talk to somebody else. But that gets difficult. That's what really kills us. We keep it in ourselves, whatever we're going through, that is hidden behind four walls.
Yeah.
So it might be relationships, it might be females, it can be, the journey to success, money. We keep it within ourselves. And somebody might come up there and say, no, but there are platforms. Why don't you guys speak? It's not easy to speak as a man.
It's not easy to speak
when you speak as a man. So it's very
difficult. And also, men cannot be vulnerable. They call you weak.
Exactly. And I agree, you should not be vulnerable. If you are vulnerable to a woman, you are an idiot. I will not lie to you. You deserve to get cheated on. Yes, you deserve to get cheated on 100%. Speak to your gents. They're going to laugh at you. You move on. You're used to being laughed at. Fucking accept it. Ever.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
You deserve the hardship if that's the case. You're an idiot. Honestly. No, honestly.
But I think another thing that people should stop doing, men and women, once you find love, a lot of people, when they find love, they neglect their friends. They focus so much on the relationship. Never stop being friends with your friends. Regardless of you a man or women, always stay connected to your friends, because those are the only people who knows you, who you build up with. Whenever you have a problem, you can also go back to like, hey, this and this and this is happening. What can I do? Sometimes you don't even need advice. You just need to talk.
That's true.
So a lot of people, when they fall in love, they stop talking to your friends. My girl this, my man this. So always remember your friends, regardless of the situation.
I agree.
Yeah, I think
these are people that you came up with. Yeah. These are people that have been pushing you since the get-go. I agree.
It's basically free therapy, man.
That's true.
So are you planning on coming back to the social? Oh, you can continue, sorry.
No. Speak, my brother.
Are you planning on coming back to social media and rebuilding your account?
Of course, we have a lot of collabs that are awaiting. I'm focusing on collabs. I'm focusing on podcasts as I'm here on this.
Definitely, yeah.
And by the way, my brother, you've been doing an amazing job. I'm not gonna lie to you. The content is proper. So podcasts and collabs, and they will not stop me. I'm here to change South Africa, whether they like it or not. We are here to dominate. We're here to teach people. I do not want anybody to misconstrue my content. I am not here to abuse women. I am here to teach and motivate. Whether they like it or not, we are going to make it through.
Okay, so because you know how your account was banned based on how you were moving, are you going to change the way you put out the info? You're still going to put out the same information, but are you going to be selective with the words?
I think, my brother, let's not forget the originality, because people like Usba Mazibu because of
who he is,
because of the swearing, because of the, how I address situations. I would definitely not take out the originality, but I will listen. What they like to call it, swearing.
Swearing, yes.
That can be listened. But me telling you the truth as is.
The truth is always be the truth.
Exactly. If you are ugly, you are ugly. I will tell you are ugly. If you are not, I don't see what the problem is when it comes to such, other videos I watch and I'm like, okay, maybe I did too much.
When you watch it now,
maybe I was doing too much. But we can definitely listen that little swearing. But originality is still going to be there.
You're talking about being ugly.
Take it away,
You're talking about being ugly. Let me tell you this. There's no ugly man with a fat wallet.
That is 100% true. That is true.
But man, come back to the socials.
Definitely, my brother.
If you were changing lives, man, just come back to the social. You can do the way you are saying. Come back with a different way of expressing it. But still, when you were changing lives, a lot of like I've been a victim also, like, of being in a relationship where you want to leave, but you don't leave. You need that one person to tell you, "Get
out there."
ayikho lento
You
ihlalele.
need that extra voice.
That extra voice, and that extra voice that will be hard on you, be like, ungabi slim, akasakufuni. You are seeing the signs.
100%.
Why are you staying when you are seeing the signs?
I am that person.
Yeah,
Right.
so if you are doing it for the people, man, just come back, man.
I'm coming back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna keep on reposting. There's a lot of lives to be saved. You know, Usba Mazibu through the people as well.
Yeah.
So definitely, bro. Definitely. There's no other way.
I have one would you rather question for you.
Okay, cool.
Would you rather date a 6 over 10 that stays at home?
6 over 10 stays at home.
6 you don't want to hear the other.
Carry on. I'm joking.
And then an 8 over 10 that likes going out, doing restaurant, exploring, adventurous and everything.
Grooving.
Yeah, grooving.
My brother.
Putting a Savannah bottle. Yeah,
Could never be me. And 6 over 10 like staying at home. Yes, it's about looks. As long as you're not ugly and you're not fat and you are fit as a female, then I'm okay.
Because you're also a fit guy.
Your personality and your value. With a woman that grooves, I fully do not understand that. I'm against anybody that dates a woman that grooves. I never understand the concept of grooving while you're in a relationship. It was strictly created for single people to meet. That was the creation of clubs in the first place. Why would you go to a place knowing people are still going to approach you? Why would you put your relationship? Why would you jeopardize it? Why would you put it in such a, plus you're going to be intoxicated in that
that's where psychopathic men take advantage of women.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's me protecting you, and it's not me being overprotective. I'm just being territorial. So let's say I had a Lamborghini and I parked it over there. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, you cannot steal a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I know this from the back of my head. It's parked over there, but I see a few guys running up to it, trying to open it up. I'm not gonna chill just because I know who's
you can't steal it. Yeah, true.
I'm gonna go there and protect my belonging. I'm gonna go there and protect it. So that's the same thing that I'm doing. Why would I let you go to a club where there's gonna be 1,000 men trying to approach you and you jeopardizing the relationship? Why would you want to do that as a female?
Yeah. So would you date someone who wouldn't want to share their live location so you can always see they can always see yours? You share each other's live location, on April, right? Like right now you can just check, be like, oh, she's at South Beach. Say leave, man.
I think it depends. There's a difference between
safety and stalking.
Safety and not trusting.
Okay,
So that would be me being stressed all the time. I want to have the freedom to trust a female. I want to have the freedom to know it's okay. If she's going to a certain place, she's going to a certain place, she's not lying. Me checking my phone over and over again to check where she is me being too obsessed. I don't want to be obsessed with a female. No such thing. And it's also me not trusting her. You know what I'm saying? I want to trust her. I want to be able to, whenever she tells me she's going to a certain place, no problem. Cool. Just know, your actions have consequences.
I have one question for the guys. I don't know. They'll answer me in the comment section.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you are dating someone? Like when we're dating, we know, okay, my girlfriend ain't got money that much because you know the way she moves when she's with you or whatever. And then next thing you see her, she's at Groove. She's drinking about Don Julio. She's thinking about Hennessy. Remember, those things are double or triple the price there. How do you feel as a guy and your girlfriend, the person that you say you love, they are there, but she's drinking? That's
what I'm saying. When it comes to groove, I wonder what the answers are going to be there in the comment section. But when it comes to groove, this is exactly what we don't want. Exactly what we don't want to see.
So let's talk about the concept of the podcast. Ne? Yeah. So I call this podcast the 24 hours because I believe a person has 24 hours to turn his life around. And we all aspire to become something or someone in life, So when with your 24 hours in a day, how do you try to turn your life around? What do you do? What are your habits,
So with me, it depends. Every time I wake up, I try to do something that I didn't do the day before. Because it might be my last. So me pushing, me recording content, me going out there, as long as I've helped somebody that day, even in the lightest way you can possibly imagine. When it comes to me borrowing them a pencil, whatever the case is, That is me leveling up. As long as I've created a new habit daily, it can be anything. It can be while I'm recording content. Oh no, now I'm not stumbling. Now I'm doing this. That's improvements when it comes to my life goals as well. That's improvement when it comes to discipline. I told myself I want to do this, I get it sorted. So it's me recording content, it's me going out there, meeting people, meeting amazing people, like yourself, like the brothers, and sharing a connection, helping each other network. That's what life is about. Just try day by day. That's how I try to change.
Oh, no, I get you, man. Is there anything that you want to address to the people? What's coming? Or they should just follow you on your new account? Or
So with my accounts, let's start there. I have 2 now. I think there's Usba Mazibu, Usba.Mazibu back up. Then there's Usba Mazibu 2.0.
Okay, yeah.
But they're going to see me a lot on also other content creators' pages.
Collaborations,
Collaborations are going to be plenty as well. And man, just stay true to yourself, believe in yourself. And when it comes to relationships, don't stay there if it's mentally draining you. This is for both men and women.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
Don't stay there if it's mentally draining you. You are there for a reason. You can see the red flags, leave while you can see them. I will blame you if you do not leave me at any time. And stay focused on the goal. Especially to the boys.
They say fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah.
Fool me twice.
Nazor.
Can't put the blame on you.
You should.
Oh wait.
Okay,
So
this is
time. So everyone who comes to the show, they get to sign.
Okay.
So I think once I reach 20 episodes, I'll be happy to go to season 2.
You should.
But I think I do have 10 now. I haven't posted 10.
This is amazing.
Yeah, also,
Do
hey
it,
man,
my brother.
do me the honors,
I
man.
believe in you, my brother. I'm not gonna lie. Already open for the man.
I think I want to do also a podcast where it's like a panel session.
Okay.
Well, if I can have you and have Uscelo Qaba unfiltered.
Yeah.
And I haven't been a lot lucky with a lot of girls who want to come to the show, but I also need like 2 girls in
That can pull
the
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can just tackle all of this.
This means a lot, my brother.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. So I just want us to tackle those socio-economic issues and get different angles from different intellectuals with different perspective, I would also like to have someone who's known for doing prostitution. Because you would think someone is doing prostitution because you might call them Mugutsi Baya Feba or whatever, but you'd never know the struggle that led her to go there. And you would never know.
I disagree with that.
Wait, and you never know if she actually got a chance to go corporate, maybe she would take it or she wouldn't because she believes corporate has no money. But abortion continue.
I believe in that. Prostitution is an easy way out. There's a reason as to why there's CVs and you going out there putting them out. Prostitution is an easy way out. I strongly disagree when it comes to females that do prostitution just because it was a bit more difficult to be at a higher level. That's what life is all about. If you're not going to take risks, then why not? Then why what's the purpose of you living? No such thing, no excuse. Thank
you for coming to the show. I like the quality of content that you gave me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It costs 0 rand, bro.
Amazing.